Okay, I'm so excited because I am starting a 5-day learn how to scuba dive in Cairns, and I'm gonna bring you along with me, and I'm gonna bring you through the step-by-step where I'm staying for my hostel, where I'm sleeping in the night, because there is a sailing portion to this, how the scuba diving course is going, if I can show you any behind the scenes. I'm also getting a GoPro just for you guys so we can enjoy the under the sea together. I'm so excited. Before we get too far in the vlog, I want to show you the most wonderful day I had with Uncle Brian's tour. We did the waterfall circle and it was absolutely beautiful. I met the nicest girl on there. We laughed so hard. It was like one of those days of just like inner child being unleashed in nature and being disconnected. It was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to show you some shots from that day. And then also last night I went out, not for very long because I was very tired. And it was just like not the vibe for me that night, but it was really interesting. So I'll show you like a little clip of that. And yeah, so let's go. I love that.
Just up in here, come back through here,
This tour has been absolutely amazing. One of the best things that I've ever done, and definitely would recommend. Oh my God, it's called Uncle Brian's. And look at this. It is just like filled with waterfalls, jumping in exciting times. This is unreal, oh my God. This is some of the coldest water ever. Let's go.
This is a good angle. The ability to breathe through its bottom. I'll be like, bye.
Oh, look at them. They're getting scared.
Oh, right, and it's fell onto that tree and then it's... It's really lovely.
Did a little night out in Cairns, and definitely a fun vibe, but you have to be with the right people. And I have an early morning tomorrow night, a fully exhausting day, so I decided to leave the girls that I went with, and I'm on my way back to the words please hostel. All right, let's go to our class. I'm so excited.
Throughout the dive.
All right, today was amazing. I'm just walking back from the grocery store. I'm gonna make myself a little Vietnamese bowl because I miss Vietnamese and I'm gonna do it myself. But today was great. We did half day in classroom and half day diving. I really didn't get that much content from today, but just you wait, it's coming. The weird thing was like the breathing was really aggressive because you're technically breathing from a tank. But it's pretty good, and I can't wait to share more of this experience with you. Definitely a weird first experience, but once you're in the water and actually doing it, like the video's kind of complicated, but once you're in there doing it, it's a lot easier and awesome, and like just a really cool experience to be able to like breathe underwater for a long period of time. So let's go make dinner, and we're seeing the girls from Ireland tonight, so I'm very excited. So this is the kitchen. The fridges are there. These are stoves and ovens. And then every morning they have breakfast out over here. And this is my little breakfast. So yeah, this is what the kitchen looks like. That's a big fridge.
Okay.
No stop time remain. An ascent rate indicator guides your ascent.
All right, day 2 of the scuba diving course is done. So exciting. Today we did classroom in the afternoon, swimming in the morning, and got everything all sorted. So I did get a little time lapse of our morning session, so I'll plop that in here. But pretty much we just learned a lot of like the emergency things of like what happens when your buddy is unconscious and like can't breathe, and what happens when your thing in the mouth falls out, and like how do you handle what happens if you run out of air. All these really cool different techniques that we learned. And then we grabbed lunch together, and then we did the exam. I got an 88, let's go. So now we have to do some tests in the actual ocean before we're fully certified, but we're on our way, and we just picked up the GoPro, so you guys are gonna get some really good footage of all the adventures that we get up to. So tonight I'm going out for dinner with my friends from Ireland, so I'll bring you along on that in my little night routine if I can remember. I just had to pick up some essentials like some more face sunscreen and some nail files because the nail place is way too busy. I don't really have time to get them done. So I'm gonna chop and file myself because they're just starting to get in the way. So it's just time to do a little chop and shape. And tonight we're getting dinner and going to the little night market in Cairns. So it's just like the trip has completely done a 180 or 360. If you've been watching up to this far, you've probably seen that like we're just kind of hitting roadblock after roadblock, but now it is just like been so amazing and so great. So tomorrow morning at 6:20 we leave the shop. So I'm just gonna start bringing you through and trying to remember to record more because I just keep forgetting because it's just like so busy, so many things. And so I'm gonna start recording a little bit more, so don't you worry.
He's going to probably to reefs that are closer to Cairns.
All right, we're done our first dive. This is the room. There's like a little bunk here and a little bunk here. It is very small. There's a little window here, little wall here, little art. Very nice of them. Okay, so here's the quick and dirty of what happened this morning. I woke up at like 5 and I was like, oh, I still have like quite a bit of time to sleep. So I was like, okay, I'll go back to sleep. I woke up at 5:50 and I'm like, oh, like I still have time. I had like a massive brain fart for some reason because I had to be at the shop for 6:20. So 5:50 was the right time to get up. For some reason in my head, I was like, no, you still have more time. So I go lay down, I turn off all the alarms because I'm in a dorm room, don't want to disturb anyone. And then next thing you know, I'm getting a phone call from these people, the company, and they're like, oh, where are you at? It's 6:35, and I'm like, shit, they're like, the last one's leaving in 5 minutes, you need to get here, or in 2 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So I literally jumped out of bed, grabbed all my cords. I very could have well left something, I don't think I did. Grabbed all the cords, grabbed everything, shoved it into this bag, and then I had that bag and a bigger backpack, and I just like shoved everything in the bag, and I like ran down the stairs. I didn't even like go grab my food or anything. I just left it all, just ran down the stairs, ran to the place, and I like just made it in time. And I was like in such like an adrenaline rush, and so like my head started hurting, and I'm like, oh no, because like scuba diving is a very serious sport. Like you can't be fatigued in doing it. So then started feeling better, kind of calmed down from like the panic of like waking up and being like, shit, I'm almost gonna miss it. Didn't miss it. And then we did our first dive. Unfortunately, because we're still learning and being trained, I can't bring my GoPro underneath but my hair's wet, so it's not great. It's very naughty too. But yeah, so the first dive was good. Now I just have a bit of a headache still. Like the headache went away when I came back, so I'm just like feeling tired, and that doesn't help. And then the air is so dry that like my throat is like it just sounds very like raspy right now. So looking really rough because I feel rough. And yeah, we're just gonna jump on the top bunk and have a little nap-a-doodle-oo.
Right.
A 10-minute nap has done wonders for me. Head's feeling better, getting on our swimmer trunks, chugging lots of water, going to the bathroom, and then we're heading out for our second dive of the day. All right, dive number 2 done. Curly hair, a little sunburn, and we're gonna snorkel now. But something really interesting is we actually can't like go like this under the water. We have to stay on top because we have nitrogen and different things in our body from the tank. So if we do that, it's like putting a Coke bottle, shaking it, and putting it under. Pretty cool. done one dive this morning and we're on to the next already. Very exciting. All right, we're about to do our fourth dive in total, and our second dive of today. It's 10:30, and then yeah, this is going to be a good dive. We're technically at the first level certification. Now we're getting to the next level, and I had a really bad earache this morning, but it's getting better, so it's perfect because you don't want to get infected and make it worse. And tonight we do a night dive, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to bring the GoPro, so it's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. Anyways, yeah, it's been really great. I love boat life, it's the best. Okay, so this is the back of the boat, where all of the scuba stuff is stored. We all have our towels hung up there, and 2 bathrooms there, and then that's the main door. And then I can show you the rest of the boat, but it's kind of just like eating area. There's upstairs, front of the boat. So I'll do that quickly. I'll go up, I'll go down. Now we go around. I don't think I'm allowed to go all the way around. The front of the boat. So yeah, that's the tour. This is the bedroom. And now I'll bring you back upstairs. We're about to do our 3rd dive, and I actually get to GoPro this one, so. Today we did 3 dives. I'm losing my voice, and it's been fantastic. I'm gonna do a little recap, but today we woke up at like 5:30 and we've been diving ever since. It's been crazy. Alright, so I just got back to my hostel. This is my room. Lockers. That's my bed. Same bed as before. Same room as before. And I'm kind of getting land sickness, land legs, where I constantly feel like I'm swaying, even though I'm not actually swaying. But that was like the best experience in my whole life. I'm gonna do like a little debrief of the dive. But we are going out tonight, so I have to get all the footage off my GoPro. Hello. So it has been quite a while since I have been scuba diving, but I wanted to do a review. So I got violently ill, violently sick. I had like chest pain. I was coughing like crazy. I will say scuba diving is a must-do experience. It was so cool. I've really combated the fear of the ocean through scuba diving, and I just feel like way more at peace when I go into the ocean. And it was just like a crazy cool experience, and I just like I would recommend it to anyone. But I recommend that you're feeling good, lots of sleep, lots of rest, go to bed, because it is serious. You can get very, very sick and not feel very, very good. So I like went on my 8-hour bus ride the next day, and I just slept the whole time. Like I slept the whole time. I was not doing good. And then that night I like literally fell asleep at my hostel right away because I was not feeling good. And then I just had to keep pushing through because I had lots of other stuff planned and I couldn't just stop. So I never really got better very fast, but I didn't go to the doctor or anything like that, but I did get pretty sick. So my words of advice to you, if you take anything, is that go scuba diving, go do it, but rest, feel good, hydrate, and like don't do it fatigued. Don't do it tired. Don't do it when you've been up super, super late. Like get yourself prepared and feel good to do it. And then I think that might have been why I didn't feel so good, because I didn't get the sleep that I needed. And so yeah, but scuba diving, 10 out of 10 experience. I'm up, just barely alive. Voice is still shot. Eyes hurt. I probably got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Ooh, onto the bus we go.